Chapter 36. I'm exhausted. I've helped transform the apartment of a single, lazy, hoarding hermit into a family's living space, and this has been done insanely fast. Now, as the bamboo steamer gets going and Patty has me chopping up green onions, the buzzer rings. Lenore Cole is downstairs. Once a week, since the accident, I've gone out to Jameson. I've had a complete physical exam. I've had 3 sit-downs with the psychiatrist, Dr. Ron McDevitt, and I've seen Lenore Cole twice. There's been talk of permanent placement in foster care, but it's not easy finding spots for older kids. I met a girl in the bathroom during my visit last Thursday who said that once your baby teeth fall out, no one wants you. She also told me that prospective parents always pick the blonde kids first. I don't think that she was trying to be a bully or anything. We both had hair the color of ink. The social worker isn't with us long, which is a good thing. I guess we passed the test. Patty's not trying to be a foster parent, but still, they have requirements even for the temporary custody people. In the hallway, Lenore Cole says, "We will find the right place for you. That's our mission." I don't answer. I want to see this lady out the front gate and enter her car and off the street and out of town and then removed from the county and then the whole state and finally relocated to the place they call Tornado Alley in Kansas. But it's not her fault. I'm the problem. Maybe there are all kinds of available foster homes in Kansas. I'm in the shadows of the entryway, watching as the social worker gets in her car and pulls away from the curb. She drives right by my. Just seeing the graceful teenager changes everything for me. When I tell her that we have a pretend room complete with Semper Fi bunk beds, she rotates in her shell. She doesn't have an actual shell, of course, but whatever hard casing that protects her from life literally shifts before my eyes. Apparently, she's long wanted to climb a metal ladder before she goes to sleep. Maybe it's from years of sleeping on a floor. I don't want to disappoint her by saying that all of this was just for show so they wouldn't haul me away. Once in the apartment, I thank Patty for everything she did today. To my great relief, she is finally sitting down. The world's ultimate pragmatist just shrugs and says, "Nu hung ji minghu mang iku nao no aksra wu. Nang ji ming kang moon ti no la kun den." This translates to mean, what we expect rarely occurs. What we don't expect is what happens. I reach over and take Patty's hand. I'm surprised as I do this. I'm too old to be acting this way, but I can't stop myself. I manage to say, "It's not a scientific way to view event sequence, but given what's gone on in my life, I completely understand. It's the most that I've been able to communicate in a long time. I'm not sure if I'm just tired or if something has changed, but as I look at her, my hand in hers, I smile. My teeth don't even stick to my lips, and Patty doesn't turn away. Everyone is really hungry, even me. I never have an appetite anymore. Patty tries to reach Dell, but he doesn't answer his cell phone, so we have dinner without him. Then, what's especially strange is that suddenly it feels as if we all really do live at the Gardens of Glenwood. We eat more food at the red linoleum's top table and toss the paper plates, Dell doesn't have real ones, in the trash. Patty has Kwang Ha immediately take down the garbage to the dumpster because the kitchen is a trash-free zone now. We all help clean up and put away the leftovers, and then we make ourselves at home on the newly acquired used furniture. I can't believe that she has the energy, but Patty starts to fold Dell's mountain of clean underwear into tight, compressed squares. They look like they come out of some kind of vending machine. That's how precise she is. Kwang Ha is in love with Dell's large TV, and he finds a program where Japanese soccer players use their heads to smash clay pots. We all watch. It is strangely addicting. I know that these blows to the skull can cause long-term health issues of a very serious nature. But right now, what seems like the last thing I should be worried about, so I let it go. For a brief moment, because everything in this room is so different, I forget that I don't have a mother or a father or a place to call home. I lean back on the sofa, and I feel a sharp pain in my right hip. When I put my hand there, I realize that I'm sitting on a small green acorn. I have no idea how it got on the couch. Apples grow on apple trees, and cherries grow on cherry trees, but we don't say that an acorn grows on an acorn tree. Things like that are interesting, at least to some people. I hold the little nut, which is by definition a fruit, in the palm of my hand. Maya is next to me, and she smiles as she says, "Maybe that's a lucky acorn." I slip it into my pocket because maybe she's right. It is a seed, after all, and they are by definition the beginning of something. I then rest my head on the back of the sofa, and even though my eyes are all watery, I can make out the full moon as a fuzzy amber and green lollipop on the other side of the skylight, and that's not a bad thing.